you something. My mouth always gets dry just before service.
Yes.
So annoying. It probably hurts. What were we looking for? Oh, yes, yes, yes. So it's good for you to remember your score. So eating? No eating. Huh, with a question mark on it. Are you surprised? Oh, maybe. I made her flatbreads for 3 weeks. I mean, yeah. You can say we should. I think I said 6. No. I mean, she was here recently. Here comes everybody. All right. But you were here, John, and that's what matters.
No, but it's not me that matters.
You do matter so much. But oh, it's good to have a guitar on tonight. Hi, Hal. Hello, welcome, welcome. Eli's here. Lovely. Hi, Mitch. Shabbat Shalom. Jason and David, good to see you. And the orgles. Yeah. Look at me. I'm glowing. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, lai, yai, ya, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, lai, yai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Ya, lai.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name's David Rayfield, and I'm honored to welcome you this evening as a lay leader in our community. It's a gift to be here together, to pause from the busyness of the week, from heavy-headedness and the full lives we lead, and to step into a different type of time. A time where we stop, we breathe, and we notice one another. Not just who is sitting beside us, but how we come together as a community and how we welcome and uplift each other. This evening, whether you've arrived feeling joyful, tired, distracted, hopeful, or unsure, you are welcome here. Your presence matters, and simply by showing up, you help create the sacred space that we are about to enter. Our prayers, our music, and our silence are not meant to be perfect. They're meant to be honest. They are meant to carry us and sometimes to carry one another, through what we cannot hold alone. I would like to invite the Snyderman family to light our Shabbat candles, your gift of an oneg to mark the yahrzeit of your patriarch, Richard Snyderman, brings blessings to us all. We're so grateful to have you with us on this Shabbat.
the source of light and of truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav mitzivanu lahadlik ner shal Shabbat.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat shalom. Ma yafeh hayom, Shabbat shalom. Easy words. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Ki yesh mira Shabbat el yishmereni. Yeshmera Shabbat el Yishmereni Oti leol meyad beino veni Oti leol meyad beino veni Ine matov manayim shevet achim gam ya. Let me hear you on that. Beautiful. Ine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov shevet achim gam yachad. Love hearing your beautiful voices tonight on this Shabbat, February Friday, the 13th. I'm going to talk about that a little later in the Drash. The activities that go on in our area on Friday the 13th. But right now we've raised our voices and joined our Ruach together. We're going to sing L'chad Odi and welcome the Shabbat bride right amongst us. I invite you to turn to page 138 and 139 where you will find the verses, and we will sing verse 1, 2, jump to 5, and then all rise to welcome the Shabbat bride into our midst, This is a real oldie. L'chad Odi likrat talaf b'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'chad Odi likrat talaf b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor ve'zachor ve'dibor echad Ishmi'anu el ha'meuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad L'Shem u'tiferet v'li hilah lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekabela לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה בראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה ומחשבה תהילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Verse 5. Hitorari, hitorari, kiva ore kumiori, ori, ori. Shir daberi od Adonai alayk nigla lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. An intentional moment to bring Shabbat into our midst. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam basimcha uvetzola toch emunei am sekula. Boi chala, boi chala lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela.
A psalm, a song for Shabbat. It is good to praise Adonai, to sing hymns to your name, O Most High, to proclaim your steadfast love at daybreak, your faithfulness at night, with a 10-stringed harp, with voice and lyre together. You've gladdened me by your deeds, Adonai. I shout for joy at your handiwork. How great are your works, Adonai! How very subtle your designs. A brute cannot know. A fool cannot understand this. Just bloom like a date palm. They thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in the courts of our God. In old age, they still produce fruit. They are full of sap and freshness, attesting that Adonai is upright, our rock, in whom there is no wrong.
We're going to move on to our call to worship. I invite you to turn to page 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish, followed by the Baruch. Please, if you're able, please rise. Yikdal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei ve'yamlik malchutei, be'chayei chon uvyomei chon uvchayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala ba'gala, uvizman kari ve'imeru Amen. Yaheshme Rabba Mevorach Le'alam Ulalme Almaya Yitbarak Ve'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam Ve'yitnaseh Ve'yitadar Ve'yitaleh Ve'yitalal Shemei Dekudeshah Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Toshbechata v'nechemata Damiran be'alma ve'imeru Amen. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
One moment. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv Aravim. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta Amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Hukim u'mishpati Otanu limadeta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokbenu Ukumenu nasiach bechukecha V'nismach b'divrei tortecha U'b'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla nege yomam v'layla ve'achavat ha'al tasir Mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael Ohev amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Please be seated as we continue with the Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, וחיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, וחיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness. There is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
Ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norat tehilot osef eleh, norat tehilot osef eleh. Malechutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayom lifnem shel b'yom. Anu ve'amru ze'eli, anu ve'amru, Adonai lo le'olam ha'ed, Adonai lo le'olam ha'ed. ונאמר כבד אדוני את יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours.
Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Join me on the top of page 162 for arousing Vishamru. Look what I did. Vishamru b'nei Israel Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. On page 164, you'll find the beginning of our Amidah tonight. I invite you to please rise and let's join our voices together. Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Ha'el hagadol hagibor v'hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Hasdei Avot Ve'imachot, Umevii Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Chozer U'Moshia U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol atah Rav lechoshi hamashiv haruach u'morid hagashem. Mechalkel chaim v'chesed, mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umidomelach, melech memir umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'aman atalach hachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, Ukdoshim b'chol yom yechalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. You may be seated. Sorry, David.
You set aside the seventh day for your name, the pinnacle of creation, and you blessed it above all other days, more sacred than all festival times. So it is written in your Torah, the heaven and earth were finished, and in their array on the seventh day, God had completed the work that had been done, ceasing then on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, and ceased from all the creative work that God had chosen to do.
Let's read together at the bottom of the page. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai our God, grant as our heritage your holy Shabbat, that Israel, who sanctifies your name, may rest on it. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, whenever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence.
Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha, be'ira na'avod.
God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks.
Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, ulecha na'eh lechodot. Shalom Rav, you'll find the words, great peace, what we hope for, on page 178. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasi leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasi leolam. Yata hu melech adon lechol ha-shalom v'tov beinecha ha-Yisrael amcha b'chol etuv chosha b'shlomecha. Baruch atah Adonai hamevarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. Let's all take a moment for silent personal prayer of the heart. Oseh shalom Imru, Imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Amen.
We think of those in need of healing, and I invite you to turn to page 371 in your Siddur.
Keep going, David.
On our healing list this evening, we have the following people: Audrey Cousin, Ed Kotanen, Laura Katari, Frida Ravkina, Mikhail Ravkin, Gladys Mosley, Philip Shamus, Melissa Nolette, Diane Kirstenfeld, Nina Kasak, Stuart Waldenberg, Barbara Sachs-Sayer, Helen Haar, Donna Chamovitz, Harriet Kligman, Evan Sisnauer, Andrea Gulias, Suzanne Mendelson, Shalomit Acherioli, Gilbert McNabb, Mark Kafko, Robin Zilberg, Boris Appel, Marcia Brandis, and James Pollock. Is there anyone you wish to name as well?
Mishebeira Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Imotenu, the source of strength, who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebeira imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Shabbat Shalom to all of you. It's good to see your faces tonight. It's good to be on the Bima with David Rayfield. What a beautiful voice, what a beautiful presence. And thank you so much, David, for being with us tonight to help lead our service. We have grown over the past 2 years to have more people on the Bima. Enid, Sherry, Janet, Roy, and David have worked and practiced and perfected their prayers, perfected their knowledge of the flow of the service. And it's really a beautiful thing to have lay leaders who can do such a wonderful job. So kol hakavod and yasher koach to all of you. I've got some few words to share tonight on where we are in our Torah. This is Parshat Mishpatim. Mishpatim. You just sang that word when you sang Ahavat Olam. Torah u'mitzvot, hukim u'mishpatim. So in this week's Torah portion, we have moved very abruptly, actually, from the thunder and the revelation at Mount Sinai to something far quieter and actually far more demanding. Last week at Sinai, we stood together and we heard the voice of God. There's a story that my family likes to tell, and I don't think I've ever told it here, but I might have told you to some people individually, that I sleep talk sometimes at night. And one night, I sat bolt upright in the middle of the night, and I said, God spoke to me. And my beloved said, what did God say? It's a great question, right? And I said, everything's gonna be all right. And I right back to sleep. From God, I heard God's voice, I was thinking, just like at Sinai. So this week we're still at Mount Sinai, and Moses has been instructed by God at Exodus chapter 21, verse 1, the very first verse of our parsha this week. Ve'ele ha-mishpatim, so you hear where we got the name, mishpatim, asher tasim lifnehem. These are the laws you shall place before them. Not thunder, not fire, not miracles, rather a collection of mishpatim, which refers to civil laws, rules about workers, injuries, damages, responsibility, and care for the vulnerable. It might feel like a spiritual letdown. I heard God's voice, and now there's all these, everyday kind of rules. I've often said, actually, low expectations, or let's say realistic expectations, really are the key to happiness. And Kabbalat Shabbat teaches us something essential about holiness. Holiness does not only arrive in moments of awe, it's built into the way we can arrange our lives. And that's why we can be mindful, intentional, thoughtful about how we conduct ourselves, about our daily routines and our interactions with others. This morning, I led a gathering we call Jewish Fun with Baby and Me. It happens on Friday mornings here at 11:30 a.m. And I was talking with parents about how they mark special occasions, bedtime routines with their little ones, and how they welcome Shabbat. And it was evident that we're all very busy people, and in order to create those moments of meaning, we really need to schedule that time, just like we would important business meetings or medical appointments. Mishpatim insists that revelation is incomplete if it stays on that mountaintop. And tonight, the message feels especially close to home, because this is Friday the 13th. And just down the road from us in Port Dover, thousands of people have gathered, motorcycles, crowds, noise, celebration, you didn't know about this? Oh boy. Every Friday 13th, no matter what time of the year, all the motorcycles, some from the States, some from across Canada, come and they all drive to Port Dover and they have a weekend thing. An entire town is transformed for a day, really for the weekend as well. And it's really an extraordinary Canadian phenomenon. A moment when ordinary streets become something else. And whenever a community is suddenly filled with people, with energy and excitement and risk, one quiet question rises underneath it all. Who is responsible for one another? Mishpatim is not interested in spectacle. It's interested in what happens when life gets messy, when someone gets hurt, when property is damaged, when power shifts, when a crowd makes it easy to forget the person that's right in front of us. The Torah does not pretend that accidents will not happen. It assumes they will. So it asks something harder than celebration. Will you take responsibility for the consequences of your presence? The very first laws of Mishpatim are about human vulnerability, about workers who can be exploited, about people who can be injured, neighbors who can be harmed, and systems that can quietly fail for those on the margins. And woven through the legal detail comes one repeated moral demand: do not harden yourselves to the suffering of another person. In a place like Port Dover this weekend, some people will come to celebrate. Some will come to make money. Some will be working long, exhausting shifts. Some will be managing traffic, safety, cleanup, and care. And Mishpatim asks us to see all of them. Kabbalat Shabbat invites us to welcome peace into our lives. Mishpatim tells us that what peace must look like once it arrives, not only together with our community, but in our world, outside in our daily lives. Peace looks like patience when you're on a crowded street, like respect for people doing difficult, invisible work, like caution when excitement pushes us to forget how fragile others may be. Shabbat reminds us that the world can be different. Mishpatim reminds us the world becomes different only when people choose responsibility over convenience. So as we welcome Shabbat tonight, and as our wider community engages in a weekend of noise and movement and gathering, may we carry this quiet Torah teaching with us. That holiness is not found in the size of the crowd, but in how carefully we hold one another within it. May the rest that we receive here tonight give us the courage to return to our lives ready to build a little more justice, a little more dignity, and a little more care for one another. And may this Shabbat help us carry Sinai off the mountain and into the way we treat each other every day. Shabbat Shalom. I'd like to join with you in a song. You'll find it on page 643 in the back of your Siddur, page 643. It's the second one on that page. It's about a bridge, a gesher. And the bridge is tsar. That's the tsar like in the root of Mitzrayim. It's narrow. It's a narrow place. And life can feel like that, like a very narrow bridge. And the main thing it suggests is that we keep walking and do not fear. Keep walking. Kol haolam kulo gesher tsar me'od, gesher tsar me'od, gesher tsar me'od. Kol haolam kulo gesher tsar me'od, gesher tsar me'od. V'ha'ikar, v'ha'ikar, lo lefached klal, v'ha'ikar, v'ha'ikar, lo lefached klal. We're going to conclude our service tonight with the chanting of Aleinu. You will find Aleinu on page 586. Page 586. I invite you, please, to rise. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leyotze bereshit, shelo asanu kagoye haratzot, velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, va'anachnu koradim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהונו תשמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשה ויקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו. ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום וחשב אותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר, וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
I'd like to invite us to read the Mourner's Kaddish. You'll find it on page 598. Excuse me. Our thoughts turn now to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those who are our friends and neighbors, those we've lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We're observing the Shaloshim of Kent Blursh, Ian Pollock, Ron Williams, and Sandra Feldman. And the yard site for Abraham Rosenberg, Alan Vertlieb, Alice Traster, Archie Goldberg, Archie Levine, Cecile Bezuna, Fanny Bat Aron-Katz, George Bartha, Gladys Dubois, Harriet Morris, Helen Wise, Rebecca Seltzer-Klepfitz, Richard Snyderman, and Sarah Mandel-Crivy.
We recite the words of the Mourner's Kaddish together on page 598. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shmei d'kudashah barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'amiran v'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. You may be seated. David will share some announcements tonight. We like our board members to share the announcement, and it just so happens on the Bima we have a board member. We have another board member here, Aaron Walsh, as well, with his son John, who's bar mitzvah is coming up in May. Exciting.
I have so many papers up here. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Our Shabbat services continue tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here in the sanctuary, followed by a Torah study in the library at 11 a.m. Come enjoy coffee or tea while elevating your soul in the learning of Torah with this dedicated group. And please join us next week as we welcome rabbinical candidate Rabbi Michael Weiss, who will be joining us for the weekend. Please check your weekly temple email for more details regarding the full weekend itinerary. Our next Jewish film night is on Wednesday, February 25th at 7 p.m. Our next film, Shiva Baby, a film that tells the story of Danielle, a young bisexual college student who has an awkward encounter with her sugar daddy and her ex-girlfriend while attending
Complicated, eh, David?
a Shiva with her parents. I've seen this. And we hope to see you there. Mark your calendars, everyone. Muppets Purim is coming soon on March 2nd. We look forward to a joyous, hilarious Purim with our temple family. We're excited to share that our Actors Workshop is returning. Filmmaker and director Aharon Ginihashvili will once again be leading this special 6-week Sunday afternoon workshop beginning March 8th. If you've ever been curious about acting, interested in film work, or simply looking for a creative, confidence-building opportunity, this is a wonderful chance to try something new. I've done that workshop. It's very good. The class size is limited to 12 participants, so don't wait. Registration can be found in your weekly temple email or on the bulletin board in the front entry. Do you have a song to sing, a story to tell, a joke to crack, or a moment of magic to share? We're looking for bold, creative, and charismatic performers to take the spotlight at our open mic night. Whether you're a seasoned stage veteran or stepping into the spotlight for the first time, come share your art, wow the crowd, and be part of an unforgettable night. Please reach out to our Cantor Baruch for more information. Thank you to the Snyderman family for lighting our Shabbat candles this evening. Thank you to the Snyderman family for sponsoring and preparing our oneg tonight in memory of Richard Snyderman. Thanks to me, apparently, for serving on the Bima tonight with Cantor Baruch. And thank you, David Feinberg and Miranda Kett, for managing our streaming equipment.
Nice.
And to Rhonda DeHaan for hosting our Zoom room and baking our challah. Tonight, Chaim met you at the entrance, and we thank him for the warm welcome and for helping to keep us safe. Our Shabbat team is always looking for new members. If you could help us with entry, with preparing the oneg, or in the tech booth, please let us know. Or if you're interested in sponsoring an oneg in celebration of a special event or in honor of a loved one, we invite you to contact the office. And lastly, thank you for being with us this Shabbat service. We hope to see you again soon. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much, David, for being here. About next weekend, we have Rabbi Michael Weiss coming. And let me say, it's as much an audition for him as it is for you, right? He needs to pick us as well. So please, please come and fill our sanctuary with joy and interest, and I think you're going to have a fantastic time meeting him. He's warm and he's sweet, and I really look forward to being on the Bima with him. So hopefully we'll see most of you next week. We are going to sanctify Shabbat by blessing the wine and the challah tonight. I invite you to rise. You'll find the Kiddush on page, I believe it's 122. Thank you for holding that. And you know, you're doing it very mystically with your open palm. No, that's true. I'm not kidding. And in your right hand, that's your giving hand. Nice. ויהי רביעי בוקר יום השישי, ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם. ויכול אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי וקידש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצבנו. בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנהילנו, זיכרון למעשה בראשית. כי הוא יום תהילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים. בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Amen. L'chaim, David. L'chaim. Thank you, Sherry. Okay. Oh no, it's in a plastic bag. That cannot be.
So special.
It's so special. All right. Here's our beautiful challah made by Rhonda Dahan, a wonderful, delicious baker. And you're getting a challah bun. Let us bless. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Hine matov omanai shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov omanai shevet achim gam yachad. Here comes. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Ne'mato omanai shevet achim gam yachad. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shalom.
Beautiful, beautiful week.